Falcons this season, A through F. You can use minuses or pluses, whatever. Um, how did you like Mike? How would you grade this season? Because I'll let you know after let you know my grade after I let you go ahead.
Um, I'll give it in 3 increments. Offensively, it's tough. Whew, this is probably the toughest one. I would say a C minus because of one thing, mostly, and it's not what most people probably think. But offensively, I gotta say C minus because of Mike Davis. If he's just able to run the damn ball and or get it in the hole or hit the hole properly, then the dynamics of the team completely changes. So I have to say a C minus on that. I was gonna give a D plus, but a C minus is more accurate for the offense because like even without a Calvin Ridley, I still think that offense is good enough to put up a decent amount of stats, especially when you got a Matt Ryan at the helm. So I'm gonna say a C minus because of Mike Davis and Mike Davis alone. I think he really held back the offensive line to see what the offensive line can truly do because you like offenses in the NFL need balance. When you don't have balance, it don't matter if Arizona been up and down with their offense because they got all these big time receivers, but they were inconsistent with the running game, and then they got the running game back going, and then you start seeing them come, start to make a little bit more of a run. Defensively, I'm gonna say a B plus. For this reason and this reason alone, I'm say B plus because Falcons is still the only team in the league that didn't give up big time plays. Over 40. No other team in the NFL did that. Falcons were the only team in the league to not give up a big time play. Did they give up plays? Yes, they gave up plays. But we talking about them big home run hits where they absolutely killed the defense. Falcons didn't give that up. And that is largely due to the secondary that we had. AJ Terrell, Eric Harris, and I've seen a lot of people been down on Eric Harris, but Eric Harris, Harmon, you got Darren Hall who stepped in, Richie Grant, Fabian Moreau. Even though Fabian gave up some big plays here and there, he was still very consistent, where he wasn't giving up 40, 50-yard plays and stuff like that consistently, what we've seen from even, back when Isaiah Oliver was in that position. Like he wasn't giving up those big-time plays. So I got to give it up to this secondary. I'm going to say B plus because of that and that alone. No, I'll take that back. Not that alone. You got to give Deion Jones and 4-year-old Olakun their proper respect. I hear people all up here talking about we need to trade Deion. Deion showed the tackling, which he is. He's doing that. But he's still 11th in the league in total tackles, 142 tackles. Next to the leading tackler in the NFL, 4-year-old Olakun. So he's doing something right. He may not be doing it 4-year-old Olakun good, but he's still doing something right. You can't have 2 guys on the same team with 190 something tackles. If that is the case, so you're doing something wrong on your defense when you got 2 guys with that many tackles. So go ahead.
I did want to make a quick point. If you have 2 linebackers, and I'm just gonna say what Mike said, if you have 2 linebackers with 140 plus tackles, that means your defensive line ain't doing their job.
So that's a major. A lot of people up here praising Fourier for it, which he deserves the praise, but that's a lot of tackles, bro. That's a lot of tackles from 2 linebackers. Right. No, linebackers shouldn't have that many tackles. They should have more sacks. They should have more interceptions, forced fumbles of that nature, tackles for losses. But they had a lot of them. And as far as the special teams, I got to give special teams an A plus. There was nothing that they didn't do well this year. They didn't turn the ball over on special teams. They even made a couple of moves where it could have easily went down the drain with our punters. I think we had like 3 punters this year, something crazy number like that.
Yeah.
And every time we thought those guys were going, fall under, we brought in Morstead. We brought in another guy whose name escapes me right now. But they made those necessary adjustments, special teams wise. You got Avery Williams. He got better as the year went on as a rookie. And you got Cordero. Look, man, they played well special teams. So that's mine.
Okay. All right. So let's go.